guys, welcome back to my channel Golden Roots. In this video I wanted to show you guys how I retightened or interlocked my locks. I started last Thursday and I finished, this is Tuesday, so I just finished today, and of course I had breaks in between. So before I go on, my name is Ekari. You're more than welcome to my channel. I just started a lock journey with Microlocs on my own with no grid, and I know that some people will find this very awkward, but at the same time it's all experimenting, seeing how it can go. And guys, as we jump into the video, the retightening took ages. My shoulders were hurting, my hands were hurting. I was like, oh Lord, I can't do this. But I heard it gets easier because at the end of the day you are going to get used to it. So I am really hoping and praying that this really does happen. Hi guys, so we are retightening and I'm gonna show you guys close up how it looks, because I use these clips but I'm just continuing. It's the next day, so I just want to show you the back first. Hopefully it's not too zoomed in this time. This is the hair that was washed yesterday, and I washed it using these sections. So it was already sectioned like this, and I just washed it twice using shampoo, and that was the first wash. I will show how I wash my hair video in my next video, in another video. And I just wanted to show you at the back, my hair kind of unraveled, so you see a lot of gaps in between or spaces, but I had to try and retighten them again. And I also did interlocking at the back because they somehow unraveled. So just take note, for someone who has soft hair at the back, they easily unravel. So you will notice they kind of look freshly done. And then this is just the side of it, and then this side, and then I started this other side as well. So I had it interlocked this side, so this is the side I wanted to show you guys. I've just parted some part of it there, and I just wanted to show you guys how it's looking so far. This is from under, and then just another line, and then I'll continue. This is the part I left off from yesterday. So guys, this is how my hair is looking. It might not be as neat as you're expecting it, but remember, we are using no grid, okay? So one thing I wanted to show you guys was the texture of your hair. I will show you close up. I think I have to lift the camera up a bit. So I just wanted to show you the front part. It's like I have this growth, and I was noticing like some white parts there. That's from my old interlock. I was like, what is that? All right, but I'm hoping it's not lint. I don't know if you can notice it. I notice it more in the camera and the light. It's not everywhere, but it's something that I just wanted to show you guys and point out. Okay, so this is a close-up texture of my hair so far. And for those who still ask that, I still have braid patterns in there. Remember, my locks are a mixture of braids and twists, so I'm noticing that white part there, if you can see. And I haven't used any product. It's oil and water. So this might happen, probably. That's why people have apple cider rinses and stuff. And then I'm going to talk about my edges soon, because I'm still letting this part grow. If you have problems or trouble with growing your edges, this is a part that I'm still letting grow. All right, those thin hair, those literally no hair when I started, and it's gonna take time, but we'll catch up with that hairline. So that's why y'all need to stay on this journey with me to see how the hair does in the year or this coming year. So I don't have a hairline, a precise hairline right now, because I have this hair that I really need to grow first, and then I can make proper locks with it. So just in case someone's struggling out there, you can still start your locks, but I always push mine forward like this. It's always looking like as if I have a style, you know, but no one really notices because they fall like over them like that. So I'm just gonna show you guys now the back, the side of the retwist. I just want to be in detail. So this is no grid, y'all, no grid. I had question whereby are my locks all the same size? I really don't know. I don't think so, but I am just free doing it, and I'm in Ireland. I'm based in Ireland, so I'm doing it because I feel that I have the experience, or I like doing hair. Except guys, the time you have to put in doing the retwist is real. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you guys each parting that I did, and then we're gonna move to the back. So I noticed it was recording too close as usual. I'm so sorry guys, but yo. So this is the back now. I hope I'm further now. I think I just want to hold so we see how they are. Alright, so guys, I just wanted to show you guys how my locks look as a retwist or after a retwist. One thing that really bothers me are the edges, like I said, but this all will take some patience in growing them because there's nothing I can do apart from just working with the hair that I can work with, and that's it. So the texture of the hair, this is literally how it is and how they are looking close up. I'm sure you also saw from the back how some might appear close up, just different angles. So that's how they look really, and I just wanted to show you guys that. So what I use is a comb to kind of refresh the look. I'm sorry, my hair is now a bit messy. I was using this comb to kind of part, don't mind that. I kind of part because sometimes you find that the hair is kind of tangled, so you will experience a lot of tangling because I don't know, because you're putting water and the water kind of, especially when you do this, I feel like as the lock gets older, there's just some hair strands that might just get twisted up with the other hair. So I found that when I was doing that retwist interlock, there's a lot of tangling. I have to kind of pull strings of hair apart, which can be so dreadful and also time consuming. So that's one thing to take note if you're a beginner. I'm sure most people who already know this struggle with this, but I'm sure as the locks mature up, it will be much easier, because right now or before, when you seen the other video, I had serious growth or massive growth from 2 months ago. So don't leave it too long either. I think I might do interlocking, if I can, every 4 weeks instead of 6 weeks, because time it took to just do it, it was just crazy. So I got these elastics from Amazon. I use elastics to part my hair. They're easy to work with. There's so many, you never run out. And these are literally what I used at the beginning of during the video. I showed that I had to shower first, and I used these and I just part. So I put a middle line and then two going back. And then when I'm interlocking or making a fresh twist, or when I was doing the fresh twist, I managed to just work going towards the back more like. So I am really ecstatic about this journey, guys. It's interesting because most of it is just new to me, and then at the same time I'm learning. And then a lot of people also ask, can you do my hair for me? Yes, I can, sis, let's learn together. But the other thing I use are these clips. The links will be in the description box. These are clips that you also find on Amazon. You can find them and everything is there, sis. And these really help. They come in handy because you part your hair is getting in between. And I don't have any advice on how to work, whether to work forwards or backwards. Really, it's up to you. I found myself that if I was tired of working on this side, I literally had to switch sides, and I would know that, okay, now I want to work on this part of the hair, so I'll move on to this part of the hair. But it all depends on you. There's some people who like starting with the back to the front, some people who like starting with the front to the back, whichever. But whatever works, just don't miss parts. All right, you find that you've interlocked and you've missed some parts. That's why I feel like sectioning the hair is very important. Last but not least is this special hook I made for myself, which I showed you guys. I made this from a plastic hook. I will show a tutorial if someone's interested in knowing how I did it. Here's just a close-up of what it looks like. I know, very weird, but it works for me. So make something that you're so comfortable with. I find that sometimes you buy the hooks that are there and they're not really suitable for your length of hair. So I did customize my own hook, and that's pretty much it. So these are the 4 things that I use to interlock my hair after washing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back in another video, just trying to create content for you guys. I hope you've all started the year very well. I hope it's going great so far. I really hope to upload more videos and also just show you guys each update that I have. One thing I forgot before I go was that there's so much itchiness on the scalp. I experienced a lot of itchy scalp yesterday, and I'm sure this happens to a lot of people, especially when you're doing starter locks. How did I relieve that? I just used water. If I come up with more methods, because I haven't oiled my hair yet, I will tell you what works in another video. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. Don't wait for me to tell you. Subscribe so that we actually grow this channel, and at the same time we're almost hitting 8K. Honestly, when I had 1,000 subscribers, I never even thought that would be hitting 8K. So I'm so grateful. You guys, I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for your support. I will be in the next video. See you later. See you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.